Hello everybody! So, hopefully in this video we will be beating the final category mission for the collection of epic battles. We will be doing stage 2 with a Planet Namek Saga category team, and as you can see here, this is easily the worst team that I have brought into this event so far. It's mainly because of my superclass roster for Planet Namek Saga category characters is just really weak. This is really the best that I could do. So let's just hop into things, and I'll just sort of explain. So the collection of epic battles, as most of you already know, is neat in that it shows the perspective of the heroes and the villains. In stage 1, you're supposed to build a team of villains and go up against the heroes as bosses. And in stage 2, you make a team of heroes and go up against the villains. But what happens is, in stage 2, for instance, in this stage, if you use an extreme class character on your team, there is a severe damage penalty for those extreme class characters. Their damage is nowhere near what it normally should be, because you're bringing a villain into, or an extreme class character, or a villain, I guess, into the villain stage, where all the enemies are bad guys. So, it's kind of painful in that regard, because I brought as many of the best hero characters, superclass Planet Namek Saga characters that I could on this team, but what ended up happening was I had to bring, it was either I bring things like Easy Ginyu and Goldo here, or do I bring things like the Training and Refreshment Goku Easy A, who really is not good enough for this event. He will get smacked up, even if his full passive was unleashed. You know, he had a high defense from his part of his passive where he gets an extra 120% attack and defense depending on how low your HP is. I don't even want to camp low HP in this event because, especially at the final boss, it just does so much damage. That Frieza absolutely smacks, and I just don't want to risk it. So that's just what ended up happening, was me bringing this sort of mishmash where I brought LR AGL Full Power Frieza as my leader, I believe, or it's a part of my team, and I was debating on using it as my friend leader as well, but I brought STR Namek Goku as my friend leader only because I want that additional damage. I do not want to somehow have the fight drag out so long that me getting super attacked on a bad unit, like if my rotation gets locked versus the full power freeze at the end of the stage, if something like that happens, I don't want to get caught off guard. I want to be able to clear the event. So I brought STR Namek Goku. That way I can do more damage at the very least. Although, thinking about it in hindsight, him against full power Frieza at the end, he's at type disadvantage, which I think will pretty much cancel out the fact that he's a super class unit. So either way, you know, there was a compromise that needed to be made. LR Full Power Frieza, you know, the extreme class units only receive a damage penalty. They don't receive a defensive penalty. They don't somehow take more damage than normal. So they can tank. So that's why I brought Ginyu, because defensively he's really, really, really good. That Ginyu, Easy A Captain Ginyu, damn, is he a monster. Granted, he's not going to look nowhere near as sharp in this video because of just a scuffed team, but I did bring along Goldo to help with the unlocking that part of, you know, each other's passives where they require other Ginyu Force allies on the team. Here we go, we're going to transform with Goku. It doesn't really matter here, but we will want to transform with these Namek Gokus very early on in the fight against Frieza, because that way we can start stacking attack and defense ASAP. The sooner we can do it, the better things will end up being. If we end up transforming too late, it's going to be a very big worry. Because you only are allowed 4 items in this event, and even if I were to use all of my items during the Frieza fight, if it ends up dragging out, as I said before, that's the big worry, is that Frieza battle dragging out super long, especially in the earlier phases. We'll run out of items by the time we reach full power Frieza. And even if I do manage to save, like, both the Android 8s, that defense buff isn't really relevant. So it's mainly just wanting to prevent getting one-shotted. Those Whis are going to be huge. Maybe I should have considered bringing Princess Snake for the extra damage reduction. You know, it's only for, it's for in trade for a lower heal. But again, there's not much in terms of healing on this team either, unless we can heal with Goku or Frieza if they can stack enough, but I don't know if that will actually be possible. Now, Ginyu here is at type disadvantage. We're going to do this. Try and get an 18 key super with Frieza here so that way he can stack defense. Put Ginyu in the middle because that way he will not take that many hits. He can take a lot of damage here if we get super attacked, but it looks like we're super attacked in the first slot, so we're going to take some damage here. It's quite a bit, but it's nowhere near as bad. As you can see, he took double digits, this full power Frieza, so defensively he still is sturdy. And the ideal situation here is that I will have 2 rotations that are defensively viable. As you can see though, his damage, that's what happens when you bring, you know, a villain into the extreme class stage, or you bring a hero into the hero, or the super class stage rather. So overall, this event, you know, when I think about it more and more, it's sort of a hybrid between Legendary Goku event and, or not Extreme Super Battle Road, but Super Battle Road. The difficulty is sort of in between the two of them. I think this event's way harder than the Legendary Goku event. I mean, that's not to say, you know, the Legendary Goku event really isn't that hard nowadays, but it's definitely, you know, no cakewalk for newer players, I guess I should say. But still, you know, it's a difficult event that it's pretty nice, but it's a little annoying in that you get that damage penalty. You know, you have to build either a full super or a full extreme class. So it's a good event, and it really does help you to sort of understand that your box needs to be diverse in that regard, you know? You can't just breeze through the event for the most part with, you know, a strong free-to-play team like the Ginyu Force. I mean, you could, in the super class stage where you're supposed to use villains, but you can't breeze through the whole entire thing with just one team. You're gonna need a variety of units, especially to complete the category missions, but you're also going to need super class and extreme class units from those categories. Well, not all of them, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's much like Super Battle Road in that regard, and it's also sort of like Battlefield in that regard, where you're probably going to end up not being able to complete the event for quite a while, or at least those specific category stages. I mean, you can easily beat the Extreme Class stage with a full Planet Namek Saga category team by just using the free-to-play Ginyu Force, but, you know, sworn enemies and things of that nature will be a little bit harder. And then things like Super Saiyans can be fairly easy, because there are a lot of good free-to-play Super Saiyans and things like that. But this, you know, Super Class Planet Namek Saga mission is pretty difficult. And granted, you don't need to be a Super Class unit to work here. You can bring extreme class units, but you will have a much more difficult time. And this full rotation here is very worrisome. I'm floating the Frieza because I literally cannot have him get super attacked. We're going to use an Android 8 here. Hopefully this is the only item we're going to use for a little while. But I just don't really trust Goldo in terms of defense that much. I mean, he's easy 8. It's not like he was pre-easy 8. It's just a little worrisome. That's a nice tank. 3 million attack stat as well, but the damage could be bad. It's not that bad, but that's type advantage. Overall, you know, it's just weird. Like, I mean, I really wish I didn't have to bring extreme class units here. I have units like AGL Nail, but he's not awakened and he's not SA10, so it really would have been not a good thing to bring him here. And I'm not going to waste the Kaiser or anything because I've been gradually leveling up his super attack levels through summons. Get those SR nails and then train them to SSR and then feed them into the AGL nail. Which is just a slow process that'll, you know, over time, you know, it'll work out. So the real MVP here is going to be this LR Namek Goku. So we're going to end up keeping him on rotation no matter what. He has those guaranteed crits. he will make this a lot easier, and I guess that's the silver lining with this team, is that yes, I am using LR Namek Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, look, he's gonna get super attacked here. Might do 50k, not a lot, but he has those guaranteed crits against Frieza. He will have his active skill eventually, which should do heavy damage to, you know, the last Frieza form. Additional guaranteed supers that will crit if he does get attacked in slot 1. So, it's really good that I have him on this team. And I've said before in the previous videos of this event, the Collection of Epic Battles event, having the 350 million download celebration units definitely do help with clearing Stage 1 and Stage 2. I'm not entirely certain if they will make it as easy, or if they will make having the new units as beneficial in the future. You know, when they release different stages, like, they have all the villains on that logo for the event, right? Like, you have Kid Buu and Cell and the Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga. So whenever they end up making those stages, who knows, will they end up making the units that accompany those stages, like a dual Dokkan Fest or just a Dokkan Fest unit or something? Will they make those units have a heavy advantage in this event? It is possible. We did take a lot of damage there, by the way, which is horrifying. Luckily, Ginyu is just incredible. Okay, here we go. So we are transforming with Goku. That is huge. He also has type advantage, but our LR Namek Goku does not. So as I want to keep him in slot 1 still. 152k defense. Oh. Do I risk it? Do I just say screw it, throw caution into the wind, and just do it? I think we do. I think we're going to say screw it. Whatever happens will happen. I really do not want to use an item here. Oh, we're going to get a Dokkan attack, though, so interesting. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. But we will get a Dokkan attack. We will super attack twice as well, so that's 2 defense raises. Critical hit on this attack as well. So it will, you know, ignore type disadvantage. I'm glad we got the Dokkan attack here. In the past, I've actually tried to record this stage for, I don't know, a little while now. And I ended up, you know, sleeping on it, you know, taking a day off, and we're back at it. This is the first attempt today of doing this with this team. And the thing is, what happened in my previous runs was that I was getting the Dokkan attack either at the very end of the Ginyu Force encounter or at the first stage of the Frieza, you know, first form Frieza. So that hurt because I would get the heal too early where it wouldn't benefit me. I would, you know, there were a lot of things that would go wrong, and it looks like things are all right for now. I have to pop a Whis here. Goldo and Piccolo, respective, will end up being a little bit, this is a very unfortunate rotation. I didn't plan for it to, like, how did it end up like this? You know, I didn't mean for this to happen, but that's unfortunate. Looks like we're getting super attack, though, in the best, you know, slots. This Goku needs to transform, though. Like, that's just terrible, man. I mean, if I didn't get the Dokkan attack, he would have transformed, but I'm glad to get that heal. Oh, come on. And seeing this Tech Piccolo, by the way, let me go on a little rant here. Look at this guy, man. I hate him. You know, he makes me sick looking at him, and it's not his fault. It's just the most frustrating, angering thing in the universe. When you, and against this stage here, we're facing off against Third Form Frieza. Why is Third Form Frieza such a superior unit to Piccolo? Like, honestly, someone explain that to me. Like, why did they end up making Piccolo such a garbage unit, but then Third Form Frieza is just an absolute chungo beast? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they obviously hate Piccolo. You know, did Piccolo sleep with any of the Dokkan devs? Did they sleep with any Bamco executives? Piccolo, did you sleep with their wives? Like, I don't understand this. Did Piccolo steal their girl? That's gotta be what happened, because every single Piccolo in Dokkan is mid or just trash. Like, even Dokkan Fest Piccolo isn't even that good. You know, even when he came out, he wasn't that good. And it is so dumb. It is so dumb, and it's so unacceptable to me. You know, I'm frustrated. You know, Piccolo deserves more respect in Dokkan and in Dragon Ball in general. Ever since the Cell Saga, he's been fodder. You know, he fought against First Form Cell, and then he got, you know, or his fight against 17, and then First Form Cell, he takes an L, and then after that, L after L after L. And it's just sad. It's sad, Piccolo. It's sad, Piccolo. I know. I want to float Piccolo here, so we're going to end up doing that. We're going to grab these tech orbs, heal a tiny bit. Actually, heal quite a bit. But, uh-oh. This was a dumb idea. Why did I put Frieza in the first slot? Why did I put Frieza in the first slot? Oh. Well, it paid off in the fact that I get to raise my defense, which is a good thing. But I took quite a bit of damage there, which I did not want to. Oh my god. And he's not even going to finish off this third form Frieza, I don't think. That's the damage penalty there, guys. Bad decisions. Why did I make these? Whew. Oh my god. I thought I made a gigantic mistake, guys. Oh my god. I need to focus up a little bit. What am I doing? Alright. Okay, do I want to start raising attack? Or, his defense is at 258k. I mean, I think that's at an acceptable point now where I can start actually just going for 18 key supers, but we didn't super attack with the transforming. Uh-oh. Ooh, my god. Why? I'm being greedy with these items. You know, this is my sort of play style in Dokkan as well. I'm very greedy with items. I mean, we're still at around 130k or so health, but that transforming Namek Goku needs the stack. He didn't get enough orbs. That's unfortunate. And we didn't even do like nearly enough damage to justify that. Maybe off of some weird miracle. Okay. I was hoping that we would have gotten an additional super attack. Goldo's not going to be okay here. Ooh, we're cutting that super close. Ooh. Okay. There is a silver lining right there. Okay, so we did end up transforming. So now we have stacking. So maybe in a way, the fact that he transformed so late is good. Oh, we have the active skill as well. Should I heal up here, or should I just take the active skill? I should take the active skill here, because the thing with this is this won't be doing much damage at all against the final form, because it's AGL. But here, we can freely beat up this this stage of Frieza. Hopefully. Maybe we can get a few heals. Oh, we actually don't heal. I forgot. You don't heal in this invulnerability. But we can safely take out this phase and then move on to the next one with 2 items instead of 1. So there we go, thinking with my noggin. And man, I haven't seen this super attack animation in a long while. Super Meteor Smash is just so sick. I love, I remember, the, what's it called? Meteor Combination and Meteor, and the Meteor, what is it? Meteor Crash in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Because I would always use Goku. I mained Goku. So, oh, we didn't get to completely wipe out that phase. What's our defense on Frieza? Very low. I want to super attack with him again, though. I'm going to use the item. I don't want to use the item, though. Oh my god, there's such a tough decision. Can I tank 3 attacks? It's not even going to do enough damage. I have to heal here. It's too risky not to. Because, think about it. I'm not going to do I can't do enough damage to him to, get rid of this Frieza. But I can't super attack with Goku. Why? Everything is going wrong here. Good thing I used the item. Ooh, yeah, even with type advantage. That's terrible. He's only at 118k defense. This Frieza did not 18k super enough. Mistakes were made everywhere, guys. Just big time mistakes. I don't even know if we could actually beat this. I'm starting to doubt it. This is looking a little bleak, but hopefully... okay, the triple super attack may have just saved us. If this Frieza and the Ginyu, the Ink Ginyu at the end, can manage to finish off this phase, we might have a chance. He's got a sliver of health left. Finish him off, Goku. Don't even make it go to Ginyu. Save us HP. Oh! What? Oh my god. He can't... Alright, here we go, guys. This is it. For once, we're actually struggling, which is hilarious to me. Oh, he locked us! That's not that bad, actually. Because we can heal quite a bit by grabbing all these orbs. The Frieza super attacking at the end's a little worrisome. Our defense is almost 200k. I like that. Frieza in the first slot, though, is gonna maybe beat Piccolo up a little too much. Let's get rid of these physical orbs. Save them for AGL Full Power Frieza so he can get 18 key super. Okay, so Piccolo defensively, after, what, 3 or 4 super attacks, he's only at 160k defense. It's pathetic. It's pathetic to me. 1.3 million damage. This might have been only 2 super attacks, not even 3. Like, this Piccolo is just poopy. Piccolo poopy. That's poop Piccolo. Just garbo. Oh my god. Here's the bright side for Piccolo. So, the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie that is coming out soon. The good thing is that he might have a more prominent role in that movie. Because in the promotional poster that they released, it has Piccolo on the poster. It's the 2 new, like, enemies, I'm assuming, or something. Like, 2 new guys, Goku and then Piccolo. You know, it's not Goku and Vegeta, it's not Goku and Gohan, it's Goku and Piccolo. So, perhaps there is something there, which is exciting, to be completely honest. It is exciting. So, we'll have to see what they end up doing with Piccolo in that movie. Hopefully, they give him the respect he deserves, because he definitely does deserve that respect. Piccolo is he's such an iconic character. Just too bad they couldn't make him good. With his, imagine, they made a good Piccolo, and no one would be, he'd be on the same level as Third Form Frieza. Imagine, what if they made him better than Third Form Frieza? That would have been even bigger Chungus. But, no, of course not. Piccolo is garbage. He'll always be garbage in Dokkan. It's as simple as that. Who knows? And they can do so much, too. Like, they can make Piccolos that have different names. They can make Piccolo, merged with Nail, fused with Kami. That's what they did in the Budokai games. Budokai, Tenkaichi, Budokai 1, 2, 3. All those transformations, it was always like that. It was fused with Nail, merged with Kami, things like that. And why can't they do that in Dokkan? There's no reason why they can't. They just have not decided not to. Out of whether it's idiocy or something else. I apologize for that, by the way. I accidentally bumped into my desk. But they can totally do things like that. They can do a LR Piccolo and Mystic Gohan from the Tournament of Power. They can do Piccolo from his fight against what? Against First Form Cell the first time they met. Just a whole bunch of things. There's a whole bunch of Piccolos that are worthy of Dokkan Fest exclusives. Piccolo in the Universe 6 tournament. Universe 7 versus Universe 6. They can do those things. Oh, can we beat this? Are we almost there? Piccolo couldn't seal the deal. That's because Piccolo's a scrub. Alright, we have Whis active, right? Whis is active. I hope he's wet. Uh-oh. Okay, he's still active. Whew. Are we able to seal the deal? Come on, Captain Ginyu. I said that you're General Ginyu now, please. Oh! Ginyu! Ginyu! That's why you're General Ginyu now, son. We did it. Whew, that's the end. We did it, finally, after all that trial and tribulation. It is done, guys. That's gonna be it for the video. We did manage to beat the final collection of epic battles category missions. So now I actually have the final mission complete, as you can see here. We're gonna claim that reward, which is a super good, well, not super good, but fairly good support memory. Boom. Support memory completed. Warrior Awakened through Fury. Maybe I'll use that in the future. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later.